Subscribe to Niger's Craziest. Press the bell icon and never miss another video update.
Niger's Craziest does not add the view of any political parties, individuals, or religious group. This show is just for comedy purposes only. It might contain scenes with strong languages, strong satirical humor, links to a relative you might know, and references some may find offensive. If that kind of thing will offend you, because close your browser now and
get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Because that's what we do.
Comedians are absolutely insane. That's it.
Evil.
Everybody, if you are wondering why I'm wearing these glasses, I have a little hangover. Ishinawam, my head is doing me bing bing bing. I had too much to drink yesterday. The peteshi I bought, I think it was contaminated. But I just have to come here and do this thing in this video. If you are wondering where that cow, that Aboki Nama is on set on one movie like that. I don't know the name of that film. They are shooting it somewhere. I don't. He will go there and speak those is half English for them, and they will know that he's an Aboki. Today, I want to talk about Bushiri. Bushiri. We don't get tired of talking about this man. Right now, Bushiri is in another problem. Bushiri just goes from problem to problem to problem. He doesn't get tired of entering Nsogbu. Apparently, Shepherd Bushiri Investment borrowed a loan of 200 million rand. 200 million rands with an agreement of 10% interest. What kind of loan will you collect and agree a 10% interest on that loan? 10% on 200 million rand. Do you know how much that is? That is basically robbery. Whoever gave Bushiri that loan to is a thief. 10%. Bushiri promised to pay back that loan by November 6th of this year. We all know the story of how that went. He did not pay back the loan. The loan was collected from J.M. Busha Investment. J.M. Busha, 10% interest on loan. You are a businessman. I won't blame you, but it's that mumu that I blame for collecting that kind of loan. The attorney of Joseph Makamba Busha said that they will go after all of Bushiri's investments in South Africa. They are investigating which of Bushiri's what investment Bushiri still has. The first one their eye is going to is the Sparkling Water Hotel in Rustenburg. That is the one their eye have entered. That's the one they want to sell first to collect their money. But from the looks of it, Bushiri actually tried to pay back the loan. Or should I say, Bushiri actually tried to make his church members pay back the loan for him with this particular line he gave them.
I'm having two things. Good news and the bad news.
Oh yes.
Which one must I start with? Good news. You are ready for the good news? The good news is, I know some of you, all you want is about yourself. This thing I want to tell you, it's not about you. Yes. This good news is not about you. Yes. It's about ECJ. I'm having good news. The good news is, I have managed to secure 500 million for the construction of the church. Now let's go to the bad news now. Can you got the bad news? The bad news is that money, 500 million, is still in your pocket.
You can see that you see the lines. You collected 200 million rand. That is when you realize, when you see that the deadline of the loan is getting near. If you add 10% on that 200 million rand, that's 20 million rand on top. So you are owing 220 million. So the best way you could think of is to bring a church investment building scam and forex trading. So while your members were thinking that they have invested money, they will be earning from Shepherd Bushiri Investment, you plan to use the money to pay back J.M. Busha. Even if you had collected that 102 million rand and paid back JM Busha, your loan would have been reduced. But knowing you, the greedy Bushiri we know, you did not pay back the man. The 102 million rand now, you said they duped you. We know that line is to deceive your church members, to say that you were duped of the money, so that they will not ask you back to pay them back the money that they gave you. So you told them that you were duped. Bushiri? I'm not even sure if they sell everything you have in South Africa, it will give JM Busha back his 220 million rand. How much will he spell your sparkling water hotel? The hotel now is worth 150 million rand. That's if anybody will buy it for 150 million rand, because I'm sure you built it for around 150 million rand. So the man will still be looking for 70 million rand to balance up. If he sells all the equipment inside ECG Church, it will not. Your cars and your house is 5.5 million. Your cars in total, maybe they bring another like 5 million or 10 million. You are still short, and we are still talking about the victims that you have duped. So JM Busha cannot sell the hotel and keep all the money to himself. If he wants his money, he should go to Malawi. Go and look for you there. JM Busha, if you want your money, go to Malawi. Go and look for Bushiri there. Whatever property they are going to sell is to pay the victims, because the victims, they need the money more than you, this greedy capitalist. The victims of Bushiri's fraud, they need the money more than you. So you cannot say you will sell the hotel and keep the money. Mbanu, South African government should not allow that one. Any of Bushiri's property that is being sold should be used to give the victims back their money first, before anything. I have said my own. The victims, those poor church members that collected loan, that sold their taxi to give Bushiri money, they should collect their money back first. South African government, be wise. Don't put money before your people. Be wise. Don't be like Nigerian government. Don't be like these criminals in Nigeria that call themselves government. Thank you very much for watching this episode. Remember, for a small token fee, you can have your products displayed here for the whole world to see. We have a lot of eyes on us. Your product, just email us at nigerscraziest@gmail.com. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at LaughMayor. Thank you very much for watching this episode. I will refuse to be an aboki. Bye bye.